I'm here in West Fulton, New York in Schoharie County at the studio of Mark Swanberry, who works with natural materials like stone and copper. Let's take a look. Mark?
Matt.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, so this is it.
This is it. Come on into my studio. I've been a mason since I was 18 years old, stonemason in particular. And this sort of evolved. I started using copper when I was building fireplaces. I'd use copper for flashing and whatnot, and thought, this is a very malleable, very nice material. And started off finding little intricate things to make. And I started emulating things you find in nature, leaves and branches and mushrooms and whatnot. So it was just sort of an easy material to work with to reproduce that. You can get so many colors out of it, so many patinas, and that it is such a malleable metal. You can pretty much do anything you want. When you can make leaves that are so realistic looking that people question me about some of my wall hangings. Did you take branches and leaves and like spray paint them with copper color? And I've had people that still doubted me when I said, no, I really make these. And it's all about the process of how you manipulate the copper. Having an anvil and the right tools to work with them is all the difference in the world. Getting the textures on them, getting the colors into them with the torches. So I didn't learn this from anybody. It was a matter of trial and error. This is the template that you're going to start your piece with.
I'm going to start my piece with.
You're going to start it yourself. You're going to go start to finish. You're going to start with that on there. It's a carbide scribe, and you're going to hold this down with one finger and just trace around it. You don't have to push too hard on that. It'll show up pretty easily.
I'm known to hurt myself on sheets.
Okay, so there may be bloodshed. You have to push down pretty good. See where I'm putting the point outside of it and come out, okay? Push down, pull out, push down, pull out. So that's what you're going to do this. Okay, great.
Mine looks more like a beetle.
We'll make that look better. It'll get better. You're going to take this hammer. What this is going to do is serrate the edge.
Almost hit a finger.
But you're not done yet. Now we need a little, you need to go a little more on that. A little heavier. That's better. Okay. Are you willing to try the torch? The little torch. We have a little torch here. That's it. Just one stroke is good. Plenty. Okay. Now we're going to. This is where you're going to pick that up and try to lay it in there. Try not to get on your finger.
There.
Beautiful. All right. Now remember, you can't stay still with this torch anywheres. Let's just pretend I've got a stem on there. I'm going to heat the stem up a little bit. I'm going to go over a little bit. Then I'm going to go around the perimeter of the leaf like this. And that's heating the whole thing up. Plus it's giving it some color. See the color coming out there? And then at the last minute, you're going to hit the torch right on top of that solder and it'll melt quickly. You can get a little closer there. We want that to get a little bit hot. All right, now go a little closer to the edge. There you go. See some color coming in? There, it's done.
Wow.
You kind of cooked your flux a little bit. You cooked your flux, Todd. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. We're going to clean it up.
That can be remedied.
Yes. Everybody's born with the ability to be an artist. Every child has got that ability. Most people seem to get away from it and lose it, which is unfortunate. But the craft stuff is sort of the bread and butter stuff. The candlestick holders or the lanterns or the mirrors or whatnot. I occasionally sell some wall hangings, which is nice. One I just finished, which is behind me, the wood pile, that is wood pile number 4. And what inspires that is because I cut a lot of my own firewood. We heat with firewood, so it would just seem like a natural progression to like, well, why not? You look at wood piles, and I thought, well, it looked like a nice theme for a copper hanging. I think anybody that's creative, when you do complete something and it gives you a sense of fulfillment, that especially where I'm emulating nature, when it's, I guess there's, as they say, there's no greater compliment or flattery than to emulate something or somebody else. And basically that's what I'm doing. I guess nature is my religion. So when I can create something that reflects something that's inspired me or that I appreciate looking at, I feel like I've achieved something that I'm happy about and proud of.